first we start a project. We define the source code, okay? And then what? We, sort of what? They build automated systems. In order for this to build automatically, we must what? We have to sort of what? Build triggers on that repository, right? So let's get back here. So first we are what? We are going to go ahead and, let's what? Let's start there. Okay, Sonarqube what? Sonarqube service on what? On our local, like that. Okay, the local. And then we're going to what? We are going to edit the pom.xml file and what? And provide the what? The Sonarqube what? Sonarqube URL and username. Okay, with password. That's it. Then of course what? We are going to then commit what? Commit the changes. I'm sharing my screen, right? And I'm recording. Okay, good. So now I'm going to go to my terminal. All right. And all I want to do is what? Is to start Sonarqube. So we have installed our Sonarqube locally. Now what? We are again going to use it. So see how important, okay, it is to have this local system. You can what? You can store it without incurring cost. ls home, just to confirm if you have a Sonar user. It looks like we don't have, or we do. So sudo su, okay. Sonar, there we go, 2022. If I run my history command here, what do I see? So at some point we had to, okay. There we go. So what? This is command line number 7. We can copy that. Okay. Then of course we can paste it. In this file, we have a file that's what? So sh. So what we're going to run sh start what? Start. Oh. So sh. Then what? Start Sonarqube. Okay, so now what? For Sonarqube server, it started. Okay. And let's go back now. Then what? You can click here and let's access. Let's know what? Local what? Local hosts. Okay. 9,000. There we go. Okay. So because this service is just starting, right? Normally it takes a while. See, this is what it keeps trying, and you see that it is going to come up in just a moment. See that? Now our code quality inspection tool is starting. Okay, so now we can log in, and for now what we have, oh, I don't know if I change the password. Oh, okay. Let's do admin. Okay, good. See that? So now what? These are all the projects and applications that we have been managing, right? But again, what? We did all of this were done, manually. We can see the last time we executed an analysis on this platform. We can see, okay, but now, okay, the goal is what? The goal here is to perform this automatically. So so now what? Our Sonarqube URL is what? It's localhost 9000. If you take away this project here, see that? This is what? This is our Sonarqube environment. Okay. And what? This is what? My Sonarqube what? Server is localhost 9000. So if we go back, okay. So what? This here. So right here, our Sonarqube what? Sonarqube server URL. Okay, it's this. Understand? And then of course what? The username. Okay, name is what? It's admin. And then what? The password. Okay. Again, yeah, I think it's admin. So it's admin what? Admin. So I need to, okay, add a build step that is going to what? Run the Sonarqube analysis. Plus, I have to provide these details in the home.xml file on my project. So please watch out carefully. So go back again. So first, I go back to what? My online bookstore versions 2. Again, I go to configure because I want to add a new step. Again, what? I'm going to go down. And now we are going to invoke what? Again, what? Add what? Add another step, right? Again, select our Maven 3.96. Now what? Our goal here is just what? Sonar. Now we can apply and save. And to prove that it's going to fail, right? Let's have what? Let's provide, let's give ourselves a first build failure and also kind of get deep into how then can we troubleshoot? First of all, how can I identify what is causing the build to fail? Because in the working environment, when the build fails, the developers will get to you. Hey, Jack, our build is failing. Can you please look into it? That's it. The what? They are going to depend on you. So let's view now. You what? You see that this build is going to fail. Why? Because even though we have added the build step for Sonarqube, okay, but what? I want to be able to interpret what's going to happen now, okay? So first what? The build has, we have one build success, but the final one is going to fail. The Sonarqube analysis will fail. Why would it fail? Because we have not provided what? Base details. Sonarqube URL, username, and password has not been, that's what has not been provided. So you see, is what it's taking a long time. Now, okay, look at this. What is the pointer here as to why this is failing? And what then do you think can be done to resolve it? So this is advanced troubleshooting skills. What is the issue here? Why do you think our Sonarqube build is failing, or our Sonarqube analysis is failing? What do you see as the error message? See this? Says what? So the error message here is, yeah, our Sonarqube server, this IP address 9,000 cannot be reached. Okay, what it means is that, so as Jenkins is attempting to upload the report into Sonarqube, what happens is that what? That server is down, it's dead. So it's like, you know what? Okay, you send a mail, right? You go to the post box and say, oh, please, what? This is a very, very urgent mail. Make sure you what? You drop it, you hand it over to the person addressed to. Don't give to any person. So now what? The mailman comes, knock on the door, and what? The what? So what? Nobody's opened the door. Maybe because it's the wrong address. In this case, it is a wrong address. But the question is, how then can we resolve this? Now, you what? You go back. Now, okay. If you go back to your source code, okay, I'm in, VS Code, right? Now look at something. So what? This is the area where Sonarqube is being defined. So what? The Sonarqube what? URL. This is a remote server, but now we want to be able to build this locally. So again, we're going to go back to our documentation. Let's just see if we can. Okay. So this here. So if you open our document, you can what? You can quickly, all right, change it to what? To localhost. Okay, we can. We can just replace this with what? With localhost like that. See that? Then of course, want to go ahead and create a token. Okay, as what? Our authentication token for the user admin. So again, let's go back to our Sonarqube server. All right. Let's just open all of this. Let's add a new project. Let's call it what? Let's call this our what? Automated what? Automated test. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. Setup. Of course, we can use egg. But what? My goal here is just what? To come up with this token. So what? This is the password that we are going to go ahead and supply in that file. Again, we have what? Our password is not going to be admin. Let's give it a token. So in this case, we can what? We can update what? Update this token. Be very careful when you're working with this code. But I can just paste that. So what? That is my new token. So now I've done that. Let's now what? Let's now recommit these changes. Okay. And you're going to see that Jenkins is now again going to pull the code, okay, and run all of these changes. So let's go back. We can again do what? Git status again. Git add. Okay. Git commit -m. Okay. We say what? Fix what? Fix Sonarqube server not, or what? Server what? Cannot or can't be reached. So anybody who looks at my code and wants to review can know exactly what I did with this commit. Okay, so let's enter there. There we go. Then what? They're going to push. It push origin what? Class 24. There we go. That pushed has gone through. Okay. Now let's again go back to our Jenkins, right? So in 1 minute, because what? We are saying, oh, you know what? Please build every, oh, looks like it just failed. But let's see what the issue here is. So again, what? This is going to start in just a moment. So by, okay, by 224, which is what? We should see a view trigger being, okay, coming in. Oh, this is done by, see that? So, okay, this happened automatically. Again, is on where? On this branch. But I'll tell you why. It says what? Testing, oh, testing QA. Okay, so what? That's not the view that we should be looking at for. Let's what? Let's look for a view number 9. See that? This one. So this is the build that is going to fix the issue. So you go back to console output. See that? First one, it had to detect the branch. Okay, branch this. And then, of course, going through. Okay, localhost 9,000 cannot be reached. That's what? Unable to execute, okay? Sonarqube, blah, blah. This is what? The connection was refused. Let's find out, did we miss it? Did we make a mistake in terms of how, that's why in terms of providing the credentials? I know this is right. Okay, Lion Tech, blah, blah, blah. Let's proceed now again. Java. Okay. So what? This is our local what? Server URL is that. But what happened is that it is saying what that server. So first one, it is able to, okay, to see this server. But for some reason it says it can't be reached. Okay, so there we go. Admin, and what? This is the password. Better still, we can what we could do just admin here again, okay, and see admin. If it doesn't work on localhost, then what? Then we are going to have to create a Sonarqube server and what? Install and set up Sonarqube. But I was hoping that this was actually going to work. But let's see. I'd like to see it work. So let's go back now. Again. Okay, the status. I say what? Add. Hit commit again. Fixing what? Fixing Sonarqube what? Sonarqube Jenkins, okay. Build failure. It push origin what? Okay, class what? 24. That's my branch. Now it's been pushed. Wait. See that? It's been pushed. Now, okay. If we come back here, let's see if what we're going to have a view number 10. Okay, 26 looks like. So okay, this is how your views are going to behave. Again, what you see, we had a success, but for some reason, this server says Jenkins Jenkins cannot connect to the server, so it cannot be reached. But is that the case? The answer is no. So this proves that we cannot use the remote to connect to local. Okay, that is the point I was trying to prove. So in that case, we want to make sure that everything we're doing is working at the same level, right? So it has to be remote to remote or local to local. Okay, let's see if we can. So we're going to record a new video here. Log into my account. I'm just looking at my code for authentication with the account. So it's 238-591. Okay, looks like we have to create a Sonarqube server. Not really a big deal. Okay. So now, okay, let's go ahead and create Sonarqube server. I don't know if we have one already. Let's see. Maybe we can install. Oh yeah, I know what we're going to do. Let's install Sonarqube on the same server as Jenkins. Okay. So we need conflict. So here, back to EC2. Okay. So okay, great. So I think this server should be stopped. Otherwise, we just incur cost. Okay, then let's go back to what CA Central. Okay, so I'm going to I'm going to access the server, right? And then we are going to install Sonarqube on that server. Okay. So you can see the key here is a key called CI. So that's I'm just going to connect to the server very fast. Then I'm going to install Sonarqube. So let's just go back here. I'll open up my Git bash instead. Okay, like that. And there we go. Okay. Let's sit into downloads. Let's just paste this here. Paste. And you're going to see, we're going to do yes. So this is my in server. Okay. And now let us install Sonarqube. Okay. I think we have. So I'm just going to go here and let's just open this like that. Okay. Okay. This is good, right? There we go. So let's quickly, okay, set up back to home here. And we have Lion Tech install script here. And let's look at what is that? Oh, we have all five. Okay, so that we have what? We have our Sonarqube here. .sh. You know what? Let's see if we could what? We could install it as well as a script, okay? So we can do touch. So now what? Sonar. Okay. Dot what? Dot sh. And view into what? Dot sh here. Control B. Oops. Can paste a script. Then what? We are going to come back here on what? Sudo what? sh. Okay, like that. So now let's give him password 2020 0120. Name is what? Sonarqube. Okay. And of course, so it is a code quality. Oh no, room number is what? 000. I will just go ahead. This is correct. Yes. And what? Automatically, what? We could install Sonarqube using what? The script approach. It goes very fast. And what? No big deals. See that? Yeah. That. Great. Now what? This is done. See that? Excellent way of what, of what, of automating, okay, the installation of Sonarqube. So now, what can we do? We have what? We can do ls what? ls opt. So we can what? See Sonarqube here, opt. ls here, we can what? Do in. Then what? Into what? Into Linux. Okay, there we go. So we can run what? sh what? sh. Okay, start. That is started. Let's go back. That was so fast, right? Now, back to our instance. What? We want to be able now to what? To go ahead and open what? The port 9000. So come here and security group. Let's open the traffic port. Add what? Port 9000 here. And of course, anywhere is good. This is what our Sonarqube what? Sonarqube service. Okay, and we can save the rule. So behold, now I can what? I can run 49,000. We could what? We could do this. So we can run this and what? 9,000. There we go. See that? We can log in. Admin what? Admin login. Okay. So now, see that's what? I have logged into the server. So I'll go back and what? And update the server URL. And hopefully this time around, I know for sure that that error is going to go away. So now we can what? We can generate our token again, right? Create project. Let's call it what? Our online, okay, bookstore. Go ahead and what? Generate a token here. Let's what? Let's copy this token. Okay. Let's continue. So what? This option is what? Is not. Don't worry about it. It's what? It's nothing. But now, if you go to projects, we have what? We have a project that has not been analyzed in any way. Okay. So again, Go back here. Oops, this is good. Okay. Let us update our server URL and what? And the token. So now we have what? We have a new login details here. That's my token over there. And what? My server URL is this. See it here? Okay. That becomes what? My server URL. So now I can update this. So you can what? You can install Jenkins, Sonarqube on what? On the same server as Sonarqube. Yeah, what? They're just services, so you don't need to go spin up new servers, okay? I was trying to see if I could save us that money. Okay, or the stress. Okay, let's come back here again. Okay, right here. Yeah, what? We are going to update what? Update our Sonarqube server. And this is the new URL. Okay. And the login authentication is this. Okay. Come back here. Just update this. See that? And then what? Come back here and run what? Again, the status here. It adds, it commit -m. Add what? Added new what? Server details for Sonarqube. Okay. Analysis. Analysis. Come back here. Push the origin. That's what. If I go back to my server, okay, what I can see that a build is going to start. Oh, not this one. Okay, let's close this. So this is our server now. Oh, not this one again. Not that one. So what? This is our Sonarqube what project. So if that pipeline goes through, so what? We should see the project being what? Being automatically uploaded and analyzed. Right? So if we go back to Jenkins, oops. Go back to our Jenkins here. Oops, okay. So it locked me out, that's fine. Okay, so I'm locked in again. Great, so let's go back here. So what? This build is starting. And what? It all began automatically. See this here? By what? A changing source code. And you see it's going to run. There we go. See that? Cancel project automatically. Now what? It's going to upload. Why? Because the server is up and we have provided the details for authentication. So the handshake is going to be good. So what happened? You can see the analysis is being executed. Now, let's check. Okay, that's good. That's nice, Collins. Maybe I'll try that again, but I don't know. But I don't know why mine didn't go through. Okay, that's a good one. See that now? We have what? We have our project now. See this? Automatically what? Automatically, analyze. At 2:41, the project was analyzed. Okay. So it was analyzed. And of course, you can what? Click on this and we'll see warning. Okay, but what? This was done automatically, right? Automatically. So okay, this is a very straightforward process. And see if Collins is able to do it while we are just what? Doing it all together. And it's because it is not a complicated process. There we go, right? Now, the next one is what? Jenkins what? Jenkins, okay, Nexus integration. So now that we have run our test cases, can we then upload the artifact into Nexus? Okay, that is the question. So again, Nexus is an artifact tree. Okay, we have what? Jenkins what? Jenkins Nexus authentication. So what? First, okay, you don't want to have that then one. Okay. So first what? First, you know, we can what? Check what? Check our Nexus. So make sure what? Make sure that the Nexus, okay. The Nexus server is what is up and okay running, okay. So we want to make sure that the Nexus server is up and running. Okay. The Nexus server is up and running. All right. So in this case, I don't even know where we had deployed Nexus last time, but let's check. Okay. Let's go back to instances here. I want to believe that probably was done somewhere in would that be US? Let's see, Ohio, what we have there. Yeah. Oh, I think this is the server. What we can, I think we should stop this Rancher server as well because it's not being used at the moment. Can stop the Rancher server. Okay. So let's what? Let us restart our Nexus instance. Okay. Now next server is up and running. Just wait for a while, and then what? It is going to be up and running completely. So now, if I just copy this, so one thing with Red Hat servers is that what? When you start it up, it automatically just boots up and bring the services up. So you will see, I don't think we have to access the server to do anything. However, okay, no problem. Let's wait for the Nexus server to become up fully. Is what? It is still initializing. That is why, okay, it's taking a while to connect. So it should be up in just a moment. So now what? Our next step is to, okay, make sure that Jenkins is able to pull the source code, do the build, run the automated, build process, and then what? Test the code automatically, But then, of course, what? We want to be able to upload the artifact into Nexus without any stress. That is the final goal we want to be able to achieve. Then, of course, what? And also deploy the application into Tomcat. Okay. So let's see, make sure that this server is what it is still initializing. Okay. Oh, it looks like it has a warning. You alarm. Okay. The key for the server is what? The key is next. So I can click on connect. All right, and I'm going to go back here. Let's exit. Again, exit. And again, what? Exit. Okay, and behold, if I paste this, and what? I should be able to access, oops, failed. What happened? Hold on 1 second here. So this. Yes. That there it goes. Because there's no reason why that should fail. Now again, what? With the help of the history command, I can see exactly where I was last time. ls here. Okay. Let's do ls home. You can what? You can do sort of what? su, okay? Nexus. Okay. History command here. You can see that here. So what? So I can see the commands that I have used last time to what? To start Nexus. I can what? I can first of all check what? Let's just check, okay, our Nexus status. This will work. Again, what? Then just copy and paste. That's what. Let's check the status. Find out why Nexus. Okay, so what? It's active, running. Good. So now, why then are we not able to connect? Let's again go back and check. Hopefully by now, that, yeah, so it's what? It's also, we just had to wait for the server to become fully initialized. And behold, oh boy. Don't know my password. Let's see. I always have Lion Tech like that. And I have Zion 2020. Okay, great. Then what? Of course, I have logged into my server. This is the very first. So what? This Nexus server is up and running. Now that our server is up and running, what should we be doing? Okay. Please, if you have any question, just drop it in the chat. So what? Next is what? So once the server is up and running, to log what? Log into the server, and what? Create, okay, two what? Two repositories, okay, one release, and what? And one snapshot. Please what? I think I should do this on a different video because Nexus, Jenkins is complicated.